welcome back. I am Maddie and this is This Bookish Cottage, and I really want to talk about a couple of things. Okay, so for one, I am sorry that I have been MIA for the last couple of days/weeks, but we have some big things coming up that I want to talk to you guys about, but we are not at the point where we can share details just yet. So just know that there is a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes over here that I cannot wait to share with you. So I'm sorry about that. I'm also sorry that it has taken me so long to finally announce the winners of the Keep the Boat Afloat giveaway that I did. So here are the winners. Congratulations, guys. Please message me over on Instagram with your address so that way I can send your books to you. So excited for you guys, and I'm so excited that I get to share some of my favorite books with you guys. Now, what am I most excited to share with y'all? The books that I cannot wait to read this Christmas season. These are books that I have been dreaming about for months, and I have told myself I will not read a Christmas book until at least November. And we are almost through November, which is absolutely insane in and of itself, but I haven't read any Christmas books still. What am I doing with my life? So one of the books that I am most excited to read is actually one that I randomly saw at my library, and I kept eyeing it for weeks until it was finally appropriate for me to go ahead and get it. And that is Love You a Lot, Kay. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but it sounds right, you know? So Love You a Lot, Kay just sounds like such a sweet time. The back says, snow is falling, holiday lights are twinkling, and Abby Cohen is pissed. For one thing, her most annoying customer, Seth Abrams, has been coming into her cafe every morning with his sunshiny attitude, determined to break down her carefully constructed emotional walls. Hallmark movie or what? And as the only Jew on the tourism board of her Vermont town, Abby's been charged with planning their fledgling Hanukkah festival. Unfortunately, the local vendors don't understand that the story of Hanukkah cannot be told with light-up plastic figures from the nativity scene, even if the three wise men wear yarmulkes. I'm not sure how to actually say that, and I'm very sorry, but I will learn. Desperate for support, Abby puts out a call for help online and discovers she was wrong about being the only Jew within 50 miles. There's one other, Seth. So as you can imagine, this is probably going to be one of those super cute little romance books. I mean, they're literally on the cover kissing, so like, yeah, obviously it's happening. I love that this book just gives me the vibes of I want to have a cup of hot chocolate, lay on the couch, and read this book and have the time of my life. And so this is one that I'm absolutely anticipating reading. The next book that I am actually really excited to read, and I'm kind of shocked, is Christmas at Holiday House. This one got me because of that cover. I mean, look at it. Oh, she's a stunner, and I am here for it. And I'm shocked that I want to read this so much because I just don't really read romance books, which you would be surprised because of all the romance books that I want to read at Christmas time. But I do love me a good Hallmark book. I love me a good Hallmark movie. Anything along those lines, I'm a big fan of. And so I will make an exception for romance if it is a holiday themed one and at the right time of year. So this is definitely one that I am most looking forward to. And I don't think I've ever read anything by Rayanne. I'm not quite sure if I have, but the name isn't ringing a bell. So I want to say that this is one of the first ones of hers that I'm going to be reading, but it's all about small town romance, and I am just so excited for that. The next couple are actually going to be cozy mysteries because you naturally cannot have a holiday without cozy mysteries littered all over the place. So the first one that I'm most excited to read is The Christmas Cookie Killer, and I am just pumped because this is such a fun series, and I love that it's a little gingerbread man on the cover. It makes me think of Shrek, you know, not my gumdrop buttons. And so I'm excited to read this. I love a good cozy mystery, and I love a good Christmas themed cozy mystery. And so I'm very excited for this. And there are several that I want to start. I just don't own the copies of. And so just know that I'm going to have some honorable mentions that if I can find a copy, then I am most excited to read those. And if I can't, then, you know, I tried. The next one is by one of my absolute favorite authors, and that is Amanda Flower, and that is Premeditated Peppermint. This is from her the Amish Candy Shop Mystery series, and I love this series. I love anything that Amanda writes. She's just fantastic, and so this is one that I cannot wait to continue because I also have a weird love of Amish stories, and so this is one I can't wait to just continue this series. And the fact that it's going to be Christmas and like, oh, I love the cover. Love the cover because it has a little piggy and all the little red bows and all the fun treats. I just can't wait. I can't wait. The next cozy mystery is from Lauren Elliott, and that is Murder in the First Edition. I love that the tagline is a Dickens of a crime. So I'm like, yes, please. Now, I do have to say, I have not read anything else in this series, but I am okay with skipping ahead to this book because I don't feel like it's going to give too many things away from any of the other ones, and I might be a little confused with the characters, but cozy mysteries tend to do a really good job of explaining who the main character is and where they're at in their life, and also where they came from in a very short, brief amount of time. And so I feel like I'll be able to catch up, but I'm just too excited to read this one that I don't want to have to wait. The next one is actually going to be a series that I'm going to have to read, and that's mainly because this is the second one in the series, so I can go ahead and read the first one, and that is Cheddar Off Dead. This is an Undercover Dish mystery. So the first one is The Big Chili, and I haven't read that yet, but I do own it, and I do plan on reading that one and then reading this one because, I mean, come on. For one, it's uncovered dishes, like, so covered dishes. I love me a good covered dish. I love it, love it, love it. It is some of my favorite things to create and some of my favorite things to cook because they're just so good and they're so tasty and they're so wholesome and they're so cozy and they're so comfortable. And so, you know, it's all the things that you could absolutely want in a Christmas time dish. And this is also going to, I just know it's going to serve it up because, oh, it just looks so cute. And then you have Big Boy on the front with his little Santa hat, and so I'm obsessed with that. I am very excited, but also I'm excited that it's going to actually be 2 books from this series that I'm going to be reading because I'm excited to read cozy mysteries, and the fact that I get to read 2 in a month, hey, sign me up. The next one that I can't wait to read is Mystery of Mistletoe Hall. This was a book that was actually gifted to me from one of my YouTube members, and I was so excited when I saw this one come in because I love a book that has the look of Christmas. I am a very traditional Christmas color gal, and I loved this one. This was 100% a cover wish list for me, and then the fact that Susan bought this for me just made my heart so happy, and I wanted to dive into it whenever I opened it, but this was several months ago, so I have been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off until December, which is the perfect time to read this book. Plus, it just so happens that this is also our YouTube member book club pick for the month of December, so I will be reading this one and I cannot wait. I mean, it has to do with a manor and it has to do with mystery. Come on, guys. I love those 2 things. I am a Downton Abbey lover through and through, and this is definitely giving me those Christmas Downton Abbey vibes. The next couple are actually going to be audiobooks that I am doing as an ARC on NetGalley, and they're all Christmas themed, but I can't wait. The first one is You Better Watch Out. I am so intrigued by this cover because not only is it a pretty cover, like oddly enough it's literally a knife that's wrapped up, but it has those traditional Christmas colors that draws me in and keeps me captivated, and so I can't wait to read this one. And it's going to be more of a thriller, and I have learned that I actually really love thrillers. If you guys want to see the progress of me learning that I am a huge thriller lover, then make sure that you go check out my Wimp is Reading Spooky Books video because I didn't know it. And so when I saw this one, I was like, okay, I like thrillers now and I love Christmas. How about we combine the 2 and let's call it a day. So I am very excited to read this one / to listen to it. But you know, it's the same thing. The next one is actually like the 4th in a series, but I figured, you know what, we're gonna do it because it looks really good, and this will also help me to realize if I actually want to read the entire series, which I've been told I need to anyway, so I probably will. But that is A Merry Little Murder Plot. It looks cute. I just love cozy mysteries, and this is one of them. And it is, oh, I mean, that cover, it has the traditional stuff. Like I said before, I am such a traditional person, and I love this cover, but the story sounded so good and so enticing, and the fact that I'm able to listen to the audiobook for free and then also give a review and my feedback on it, I like that. I really like that. And so this is one that is actually a very high priority for me because I have been thinking about it for months now and just waiting until December to finally listen to this one. And then lastly, I would say the book I am most excited to read this holiday season is Everyone This Christmas Has a Secret. This is by Benjamin Stevenson, and I am a huge fan of his, and I have loved every single book that he has written, and so I cannot wait to actually dive into this one. And the fact that it is one of my favorite series and it's Christmas related, I am elated and beside myself with the opportunity to be able to read this one. So I cannot wait. I can't wait. Well, you guys may notice that I look a little bit different, and that is because my camera died as soon as I finished the other section of this video, and then we just got crazy busy with so many other things that I was not able to jump back on. But I did just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that maybe these books gave you a little bit of inspiration for your Christmas season. I would love to know down in the comments, what are you going to be reading? What are you most excited to read this holiday season? And I can't wait to get into these. Seriously, I am so in the mood for Christmas. Obviously, we decorated pretty early because we love to just jump right into Christmas as soon as Halloween is done. That way we can celebrate it for as long as possible because we love this time of year. So thank you guys so much for spending time with me. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.